Assalamu alaikum. Peace upon you and good evening. Congratulations to the 2009 inaugural class of the American Muslim Leadership Institute. That's a mouthful, fellows. I want to express my appreciation to USC Center for Religion and Civic Culture and Georgetown University's Center for Muslim Christian Understanding for the vision provided to sponsor a terrific program for American Muslim leaders and to strengthen their participation in all of our public lives. And I also want to recognize the foundations that have been very generous to help support this effort. Before I begin, I want to introduce someone. I am a new state senator. Nadia gave you my history, which I was going to talk about, but you know, I am a new state senator as of last November, and I'd like to introduce to you my district director, Tara Garaya. Tara, raise your hand. I know she's familiar to some of you in the community, and I know Tara from her wonderful work from day one when she was in Pasadena. And when I had the opportunity to hire somebody who was not only smart and well organized, but who would bring a lot to the table to talk about in my very diverse district. And I think that now more than ever, it's critical that we support and empower each other. Programs like the AMCLI are necessary to equip the next generation of leaders with practical skills in communication, community mobilization, leadership, policy analysis, and management. Civic engagement and leadership are a shared value of all of us, and we must continue to empower and engage all communities. I know you graduates are agents of change, influencing public policy at the local, regional, state, and national levels. You are also role models whose examples and encouragement will motivate the Muslim community to get involved and stay involved. You have the power to make the difference in what we value as a society, how we live, how we treat each other as human beings, and of course, how we treat our planet. I've been fortunate to realize many of my own dreams and help shape public policy. I don't know, this is a very difficult time in the state of California to enter the political arena, but so is it, you know, that's the cards you're dealt with. And as has been said, I am a native Californian, except that my father comes from China, or came from China, and gave an added dimension to my growing up. And I was raised in Oakland, California, and went through both San Jose State and UC Berkeley. And I've been a teacher, a school administrator, and a union organizer. So when I moved to Southern California in 1984, I became very active in the public schools in my community and the community college system as well. And as Nadia had said, folks came to me as a community activist and asked me to put my hand up, come join us on the city council. And I did in 1992 when I served 2 terms. And then the more interesting thing was that when the seat was open for the 44th Assembly District, I put my hand up again because I wanted to make changes in our public education system. Well, guess what? La Cañada Flintridge is a Republican town. It's 60-40 Republican. I just happened to be a Democrat. And a lot of my friends were aghast. They had never voted for a Democrat before. Found it very hard to do so. And but in those days, in 2000, you could it was open primary, so you could cross party lines and vote for who you wanted to. So I served my 6 years, term limited out in 2006. Came back for more punishment in 2008, and I am the senator for the 21st Senate District. I tell you this story because I believe there is nothing you cannot accomplish. And my parents brought me up to believe that, to believe in myself, and that I believe it's for you too. On Monday, we will celebrate a great occasion of social change. farm worker, activist Cesar Chavez. He once said, "Once social change begins, it cannot be reversed. You cannot uneducate the person who has learned to read. You cannot humiliate the person who feels pride. You cannot oppress the people who are not afraid anymore." You are now the agents of social change for the American Muslim community. You cannot unlearn what you have learned, and I know you will carry on with great pride and courage to provide leadership and inspiration that will help American Muslims become fully engaged and share in our American dream. So my congratulations and best wishes. Peace be with you. Thank you very much.